Hello everyone, it is Donna Bell from Shabby Chic, Pretty and Sweet, and I've decided to have a little fun today. Let's create a journal card. We're putting together a set. So far we have this, and let's see, what else have I made here? I've got it here somewhere. Well, I don't know where I've put it, so let me pause. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. So this is what I have for this set so far. I have a library card, which I have decorated. It even has a dangle. It's blank on the back, where you can journal on the back. Has a beautiful tassel at the top. Cute little Shabby Chic bow. A little pearl and Swarovski dangle. A little cutout, some buttons, some texture, with some eyelash trim and some lace. So we have that piece. We have this little paper clip that I altered. Has some, and I like to back my things with an index card or something, you know, to give it more sturdiness. And I did have trouble getting it back together. Hopefully it'll eventually go back like it's supposed to be. But it'll still work as a bookmark if it doesn't work as a paper clip. But it has the word beauty and a little cutout and some eyelash trim there. And it is on a gold colored paper clip, so we have that. And I have this opening, it opens, tag, journal card, whatever you want to use it for. It's a body form, which I have dressed with some beautiful laces, a button, more lace at the top, and a flower. So we have that. And a journal card with a bird, some lace. It says a perfect moment, a little flower, and a little piece of lace at the top, and some eyelash trim. And I love the way that it came out. And I've inked around the edges, distress, whatever you want to call it. So we have those 4 things so far, and we're going to make another journal card. So let's get started. Let me move these out of the way. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to glue my index card down onto my paper, which to me just makes more sense than doing it later, having to cut twice. This way I cut once. When I cut my little template out, I do not have a die cut machine yet. Hopefully eventually I will, but not yet. So let's glue that down onto there and smooth it down. Now I'm going to lay my bird down. Oh no, where did that go? Let me pause and pick that up. That was part of my template. Too funny, ladies. I am losing it. I tell you, I amaze myself every day. It was laying right on top of it. I guess it was the thread that I knocked off. It fell off or whatever. Just bear with me. So let's draw. I'm going to pause and I'm going to draw out my template and cut it out. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I have cut out I laid my template down, drew out my bird, cut it out, and then I did my wing. So we have both those pieces. And now we're going to glue the wing onto the bird. But first, I like to add a little dimension. I think dimension adds interest. So let's see. Glue that down onto our wing. And then we will attach it to our bird. And I like to add a little dab of glue when I use these, because I've found that over time, you know, it can come undone. I should have added a little bit of something behind that. And I can't pull it back up, so let's see if we can do something about that. Let's do it this way. Alright, let's put a dab of glue up under there. We can fix this. Wrap it around. Put another little dab of glue up under here. And stick it up in there. Alright. So now we have this. The next thing I want to do is I want to put an eye on it. So I have these beads that Sarah Munson sent me. These cute little beads. Let's see, I have them here somewhere. Close at hand. Or I thought I did. What did I do with my little cup with that in it? Let's see here. I've moved everything around. Right, let me pause because I know it's right in front of me. And it was right in front of me. And I think I'm going to give this one a little turquoise colored eye. Get that out. Yeah, I like the turquoise. So let's do that. Let me see if I can get these gently back down into the bag. I've got a little jar in the kitchen I washed to put these in yesterday. Stick that back into the cup. Put a tiny little dab of glue right there. There. So now we have our little bird. And I think I want to put some lace behind it. So let me look and see what I've got. Let's see. This is a good way to use your snippets. I'm sorry, my husband is watching an alien show. So if you hear a funny noise in the background, growling, that's his TV show. Let's see. No, I don't know. I do not know. Let me pause and go dig through my thing. Be right back. Okay, so I found what I wanted, and I'm going to glue it into place. Okay, now and I'm going to cut this excess off, right off even with the bottom. Fibers add interest to your projects. I mean, if I didn't have the lace and the eyelash trim and the flower and this, I mean, it would just be paper. And it wouldn't be as pretty, wouldn't have as much interest. So I love using fibers. Alrighty, let's see what next. Let's put our bird on there. So we're going to use some more of these little adhesive tabs. And placement of your adhesive tabs is important for the hold up of your project. You want it to give support. I'm going to cut a little piece to go on the tail. To give support to that. Actually, I'm going to move that a little bit further down. Okay. So I like to put a little dab of glue behind them. So let's do that. And now we will lift the little adhesive backing off of it. There's one. Now I've got glue on my finger. Hold on a second. Get that off. Alrighty. There's another one. And I have a trash can over here that I'm throwing this into. Now, I'm going to add a little dab of glue to each one of those to be sure that it adheres good. And see where we want to place it. I want it right about there. And press it down. Now see how it has dimension? Okay, now the next thing I want to do is, let's see, we need something for it to say. So I have this, which we used on the other one. We're going to cut a piece of that. And I think I want Life is Sweet on this one. So I'm going to cut that off. Alright, make sure I've got it placed just right so I can see how I want to cut this piece. Alright, so that's what we want there. I like the way that looks. So I'm going to glue, first I'm going to ink this, and I forgot to ink my bird too. Oh well, too late to ink the bird, but we can still ink these. I like the clean look. I don't like a heavy inked piece. I like just enough to define the edges like that, because I'm not into the old looking. I like it clean looking. Everybody's preference is different. If you like the more heavily distressed, then by all means do so. I just prefer it to look a little more clean. Okay, so we're going to do that. So I'm going to glue that onto there. Okay, now let's add some dimension. Okay, so I've got 3 of those adhesive tabs onto there, and you can get these at the Dollar Tree for $1. Okay, my fingers are not wanting to work real good today, so bear with me. Okay, so now we have this, and again I'm going to add a little dab of glue onto there. I want to make sure we get our words upright and place it just right. And I should have shortened that a little bit right there, but I didn't. Okay, the next thing we want to do is make a little flower or something to go here. I feel like we need something there. If you have a pretty stamp, you can put a stamp there. I just feel like we need just another little something up here. So I'm going to pause and I'll come right back. Okay, so I made a little flower and I'm putting a paper flower in the center. It will be sticking a little bit off the page, but that is okay. Excuse me. Alright, so we want to get that down onto there good. And then in the center, I'm going to put a pretty pink paper flower. I think that looks good. Alright, so this is what we have. Now, I like to add a little piece of lace at the top. So, let's see what we have. Let me look and see what I can find. Okay, we have finished our journal card. And this is what we have. In the back. So we have 2 journal cards now. 1 library card. Let me move my template here. One dress form, flip card, and our heart paper clip. So this is what we have so far now for this set. I think next we will make a dangle and maybe one of the little mini file folders to go with it. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give me a thumbs up. All thumbs up are appreciated, and subscribe to my channel to receive more like this. Again, I thank you. God bless, and bye-bye. And if you enjoy doing swaps or Shabby Chic crafts, come on over to Shabby Chic Pretty and Sweet Facebook group, where we have a lot of fun, have a lot of wonderful ladies having a good time over there. And again, God bless, and bye-bye.